Okay, here we go. So, one painting ago, I did two paintings that were inspired by Kevin Hill. They were done on a white canvas, and Kevin mentioned in his video that you could probably use a black canvas to do this. So, I wanted to try to paint a painting similar to that painting using a black canvas. So let's do that. So let's start off. We're going to have to oil the canvas in. It should be interesting because we'll see how much. We're going to use the same color paint that Kevin used in his video, and that I used to do my two paintings. The one painting that was similar to Kevin's, and then the other one, I added some mountains and stuff to it. So we'll probably change this one up a little bit too. But, all right. Now this is a clear medium I make myself. It's fairly lean, so it dries fast. With these dark colors, it's going to dry fast, even faster, once the painting's complete. So, now if you're painting along, you're going to need some alizarin crimson, some titanium white, or maybe some zinc white if you prefer to use that. I do have some of that. I've been wanting to use it, so I don't know if I'll use it today or not. But all right. So let's clean that brush. And then, now we're gonna. The only difference really that we're going to be doing is we're going to modify the technique a little bit. But we're basically going to just kind of follow the same, oh my goodness, follow kind of the same routine. I don't want this down too much. But, so this has got 3 coats of black gesso on it. Okay, so let's do from here. I'll tell you what. Let's don't get rid of that pan yet, but let's go back. Let's start off here with some phthalo blue. That's Prussian blue. Let me see. Let me get some phthalo here. Where is it? What's this? Cobalt. Here we go. Phthalo blue. So I'm going to put the phthalo in the middle of these 3 colors. Get a little bit loose from the tube here. Scrumbucker, it tends to get kind of hard in the tube. I don't know why, but it always seems to do that. All right, here we go. So we'll put some phthalo blue out there. In the original painting, we took blue and black, and that's what we used for the, and alizarin crimson were the 3 colors that we used. Well, we started off basically with black. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of black on the canvas. I don't think as I do this I'm going to need much, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? And then let's take a little bit, put a little bit of alizarin crimson up here, because we are going to want to keep a little bit of tone to that. And then almost as soon as we get started, we're going to need some titanium white. So let's get a little bit of that out. Just about finished off this tube. Go through more titanium white than anything, but all right. So the canvas is white. The scene is set at night, but we could start putting the stars and stuff in the sky, but that would be a little bit too early. Let's take a 1-inch brush. I'm using Kevin Hill 1-inch brushes, by the way. I really like Kevin's brushes. And let's just, over the top of this liquid clear, let's just put some phthalo blue. And then, let's see, do a little bit more down here. Should be interesting. All right. Just working this color in. All right, now we're going to take, and around the edges, put in a little bit of alizarin crimson. And I think that'll provide a little bit of tonal context around the outside to kind of give us a little bit of a, vignette type effect. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. Now we're ready to start. We're still not quite ready to start sticking stars and stuff up in the sky. So let's clean this brush, and then let's kind of test the canvas a little bit. And really all I'm doing is seeing about how much paint I got on there. Looks pretty good. So let's take some white. Just some white. And we're going to add some mist into the middle. But mist is going to kind of start like right up in this area. So let's just kind of start here. All right, I'm just going to wipe some of that paint out of the brush. I'm not going to clean the brush. I'm using small amounts of paint. So if you're watching the palette, you watch when I pick up the paint. I'm not picking up very much paint at all. We're spreading this paint out pretty far. Okay, I'm clean the brush again. Well, we're not going to clean it. We're just going to wipe the brush off. Pick up a little bit more paint. Up in this edge, I didn't really clean the brush. I just kind of, because I wanted to stay darker out this way. So spreading this paint around as evenly as I can spread it. All right. think I may add just a little bit more. Let me clean the brush, wipe the brush off again. And I think like right along in here, it has some water, so. And again, we're going to spread this out. A little more white than I wanted right there, but it's okay. We're going to kind of add some things to that. So. May affect where I'm going to put the moon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get around to it. Okay, now we've got a background organized. I'll finish blending this. I think a little bit more. I just want to expose that color just a little bit because this is a nighttime scene, so. So now, I think if we wanted to duplicate this, duplicate the painting that we had before, but just on a black canvas, let's see what happens. So now this is just phthalo in white, of course with a black background. Let's pick up a little bit of black. I'm just going to mix this black with this blue. A little bit of red, a little bit of black. And then all I'm really wanting to do, see if I can do is add a little bit less blue to the sky and still have it come out like a bluish gray color. And still have to give myself plenty of context to work with. Alright. I think that right there might be fine. Alright. Now, I still have quite a bit of paint to put on this painting, so I'm going to take some paint off of it, off this canvas. You can do this with a paper towel, or you can do it with a shop towel. I'm going to do it with a shop towel. I did a pretty good job of not getting too much paint on it. Alright. Good enough. Now we can start painting. Alright. So let's start off just a little bit of white on a filbert. We'll give ourselves a place for this moon. I think I would like to place mine just a little off center. So let's do it like right here. And we're not going to put the moon in, we're just going to put its glow. Its glow in. And then let's put a couple of little places for stars. And a little bit more right there. I don't really have to expand this too much because all right, that's good enough for that. Clean the brush. Wipe it off. Okay, now I want to blend this. So we'll start off with the moon. All right. All right. Now, you could, flick your stars on, just put them in some liquid white and then flick them on. I'm not going to do it that way because it's not how I did the original painting. So I'll just do it. Let's get some stars put up here in the sky. Let's see. Let's use this guy. Let's use this script liner. All right. Now let's start off with the moon. Where my little bow? It just helps me steady my hand a little bit. You don't have to be perfect. You want it to be a painting, not a photograph. All right. I'm going to color this in a little bit, just to shade it. And then I think, you know what? I think I'll just finger paint this. It'll probably be just as easy. All right. And let's just blend it a little bit. I'm going to add some more clouds and stuff back up in here in a minute. Enough of that. Don't need a lot going. Well, let's see. I'm ready to turn this canvas. I can get to it. clean a little bit of that paint out of the brush here before we go farther. All right, I'm going to pick up some white and start putting these stars in. You don't have to do a lot, just pink them in there. Put them where you want them. I want that to be a little bigger. Got a hair on the end of my brush. Here we go. All right, I think that's enough of that. Okay, let's put some clouds in. We'll just do that with a filbert. Pick one. I'll use this one. This one seems to be a little bit of light, a little bit of white, a little bit of blue. I don't want these clouds to be too bright. You can tap these in with a fan brush if you want. Doesn't really matter. Now, I'm going to stick to this color over this way, but and then right about here, they're going to get a little lighter. All right, let's blend those a little bit, just a little bit. We'll just do that with a 1-inch brush. It'll be easy. I'm wondering if I'm painting with both hands. Yes, I am. Last year I suffered a shoulder injury, so I wanted to paint with my other hand. Then I suffered a shoulder injury at that shoulder. So now I have 2 hurt shoulders, so now I can paint with both hands. I recommend it to everyone. Beats stopping painting altogether. All right, let's continue on. So let's put another row of clouds in here. I think in this particular instance, like here, I'll kind of join these clouds or put them behind those clouds like that. And then start bringing them down a little bit. All right. Let's blend that. The brush is still a little bit wet. Let me just switch brushes real quick. I got more than enough brushes here. Now, we want to highlight just a couple of these. And we're not going to spend a lot of time doing this, but we just want to just kind of highlight them. All right, good enough. Now I think we will take those and just lightly blend them with the 1-inch brush. All right, let's pick up some white, a little bit of white. Not that much. And let's lay in some mist. This brush is still a little bit wet. I think we can work that out a bit though. So now we're thinning this mist out a little bit so that we can let that black show through. Give ourselves some working room here. A little bit of working room. Okay. Let's clean that brush. Probably want to use that brush again in a second, but okay. We'll use, I don't know, filbert. Yes, these are filbert. Use a filbert and pick up some black, some blue, some red. Pull over here in the corner. Add a touch of white to it. Kind of see what we got. One more time, I think. What these wants these trees to be. We'll put trees in, so we want it to be kind of light. These are background trees, way back in the background. All right, let's see how that looks. Very nice. And like I say, these will be back in the background. Too dark. Too dark. I had that last little bit of black and it was too much. Now you can do this with a fan brush if you want. Let's add some mist. Okay, let's clean this brush. What's nice about these clouds in the background is you can almost let the viewer interpret as to whether they see mountains back there or they see trees. And I think a lot of my clients like to see that. All right, this time just to be a little different, let's use a fan brush. We'll start pulling these trees in a little bit closer. Let's see how that looks. Maybe. All right, let's try that. Now, the fan brush, I've got it pulled down really tight like that, so we'll be using the fan brush some more here shortly. And again, these are background trees. They're not foreground trees we'll be adding shortly. I had a couple of these darker trees here in the middle. Pull them up a little bit closer. Yeah, pull them up a little bit closer. I said it right. A minute there, I thought I said it. I didn't say it right. All right, I'm gonna clean this fan brush. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight here and there to this row. Okay. Now we're gonna clean the fan brush again, and then we're gonna add some mist. So let's add some mist here. And we'll be about ready to start adding our foreground trees. Some of them anyway. I don't like to add all of my foreground trees at the same time because I kind of like to build a landscape around them as I go. That's probably what I'll kind of do this time. I better clean that brush or I'll forget to. All right. All right, let's add some foreground. So I think to do that, I'm going to use a number 3 fan brush. It seems to be, I kind of like that best. So pick up a little bit of red, a little bit of alizarin crimson, a little bit of blue, a little bit of black. And let's just start with that and see how that looks. Okay, now I like that tree there, okay, but I'll pull this off to the side. I want to put another tree behind that that's farther away. So where was it? Right there. So we're going to lighten this one. Set it right down back here in the mist. All right, I'm gonna need some more white, so let's, rather than wrestle with that, I'm just gonna open another tube. Rather than try to wrestle with the last remnants of that large tube. All right. Okay. I think we'll add a couple more of these background trees, and then we'll add some more frontline trees. All right, all I did there was add a little bit of black to that, just to make that tree a little bit darker. Now, all right, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need one more. Okay, I have an odd number, so let's carry that. And we're going to put a big tree on each corner, each side of this. But so this tree may or may not show up later, but hopefully it will. All right, let's add some mist. Now this mist is going to be a little lighter than the rest of it. Let's see. We want to add some back here. Some back there. Like that. Okay, we're making some room for some darker big trees. Whoa, don't need that much. Okay, then we want to lay out a little bit of room here to start putting our cabins in. So let's just kind of fill this out just a little bit. Still leaving room for the lake out here. But we'll use that little swirling motion to kind of pull that mist up around these trees. All right, let's start putting, well, I'll tell you what, let's put a couple more trees in, then we'll put our cabins in. All right, black, blue, red. Back to black. I want these trees to be darker, so okay. Black, blue, red, blue, black. Make this tree a little shorter, both tall-wise and height-wise. And we'll put a cabin in front of that. We'll put some mist in front of that, and then we'll put a cabin in front of that. All right. Black, blue, red, blue. Black, blue, crimson, blue. Let's do a crooked tree for memory of Bob. There we go. And let's put a threesome right here. Okay. I think I want one more dark tree on the far side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, big tall dude. Alright. And I'll add some bushes. Alright. I'll add some more trees later, but let's lay a little bit of mist. Let's lay a little bit of mist down. Okay. Cabin time. Let's just do that with the script liner. It should be. Is this a script liner? Yeah. It's a fat script liner. All right. let's put these in here. We don't need a lot of cabins. We just need a few things here and there. Let's put like. Let's have one just facing the thing like that. And then maybe like of course all these are going to be in silhouette. Yeah, maybe we'll take this one on back this way. Let's make this house a little taller. There we go. Yeah, maybe one more. Let's see where we want to put it. And back here in the back, we're dealing with a lot of paint. So you might want to take a little bit of a paint eraser and erase some of that paint off, but it's up to you. Let's have another house. This is just black, just plain old black. All right, that looks good enough. Let's add just a little bit of edging to that roof line. Just insinuating that there's something there. Let's see if I can get this paint to stick. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, this is a tricky part, so pay attention. Just going to use cat orange for this. You can use yellow or white or whatever you want to do. I'm just going to use cat orange. Hopefully. Okay, so I'm going to put just a drop of this on this liquid stuff. Oh crap, liquid stuff. Put this liquid medium, clear medium. Okay, I'll get it right in a minute. This clear medium on the palette. Pick up some of that on the fresh script liner, and then get some of that on the brush. Now, this orange, we're just gonna put some lights in here. Just kind of touch it and hope it sticks. Then wipe it off because you're gonna be picking up that black. And then back here, we're just going to... Okay, now, this part here is going to be water. So we want to add some of that reflection to the water. So we'll just kind of, as we lay it down, we're just going to kind of squiggle it a little bit. Well, let's see, before we do that, I'll tell you what, before we do that, let's add a little bit of landscape in here. Just lightly. Just kind of insinuating it in here like that. Let's put a little path back into this guy's house. Get over that way. These people got their own path, so that's good. Alright, now. Alright, let's clean this brush. I'm thinking about whether I want to add some highlight to these trees. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pick up a little bit of white. Let's just add just a touch. I don't want to add it to all of them because they're not all close to the moon. But I will add a little bit here and there like that. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, we'll put that away now. Let's get some water lines. Now I think the water lines we'll just put in with what? Filbert? Why not? Remove the filbert. Purposely pulled that white off over there a little bit. Just kind of blending this. All right. Now, we add a little bit more.
Okay, getting close now. All right, let's put these final reflections in. Then we'll put the big trees and this little bit of foreground. So, as I was saying, with these reflections, you kind of want to put them down and just give them a little squiggle. Just like that. If you make them too straight, they're... Okay, let's clean that off. Come back and pick up some more. This one here, I think, needs to be a little brighter. Okay. All right, let's put that away now. Let's start thinking about the rest of this foreground. So let's use filbert, I guess, large filbert. I want to cover a lot of ground here real quick. Let's start kind of bringing out a little bit of landscape here. Maybe this will be... I'll tell you what, just for grins. Let's go back to this for a second. Pick up a little bit of white. Let's come in like right about here. Just kind of lay in a little bit of fog. This will be fine here. All right. Okay, where was I with the filbert? Okay, and then I want to bring out the last ground right here. So because of that, let's see. So this is going to kind of be like this. Maybe make it a little humpier like that. Okay. Okay, I'm getting close. I always like, what else can I add to make it a little sexier? Just a little sexier. All right, so let's put some trees in to start. I'll tell you what, let me add some more black to the palette. And I'm going to put a few more trees in here, good size. So let's add some alizarin crimson and a touch more phthalo blue. I still got some phthalo blue. Phthalo blue is really a powerful color, so it goes a long way. But I plan to paint again tomorrow, so I'll just go ahead and put it on the palette. I might cover it with plastic when I get done. Okay. Black, blue, crimson. All right. Let's go right here. And add a tree. Another one right there. We'll bring it a little farther down. All right. And then over here, we're going to have a great big tree. I originally thought that I would take it all the way off the canvas, but I don't think I will. I'll probably do that on the other side, though. I'm just adding some little ditties here and there. Okay. Pick up a little bit of white. It's a little more than I want, but it'll probably work out okay. I don't want to lighten this out too much on here, but just kind of get the impression that there's some water floating around here. A little bit of landscape. Not done, but we're getting there. If you're still with me, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, so I know you got this far. Okay, now for the big tree. Some final water lines. We'll be done. We'll just do those with a fan brush. You can do water lines with most any brush. You can do most anything with any brush if you practice at it. So. And then right across here. Okay, let's clean that brush real quick. We'll switch fan brushes. Just so we can blend this. Let's pull these edges up a little bit. Sure to keep your water lines horizontal. Okay. I thought of something else we could do real quick. This won't take long, promise. Hang with me. Picking up a script liner, picking up a little bit of linseed oil and some black. And from the corner, we'll just put, let's move this over so I can get to it a little better. Just a few little things over here in the corner so it's not so blank. Some weeds and stuff. Alright, that's it. Okay guys, well listen, this has been an adventure. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you had a good time. Hope you come back again. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.